Okay, starting to play here a little bit on these rocks. Some of the areas, of course, their values will remain the way they are. Others will be, again highlighted as things move along. We put a hint of alizarin crimson and just a dot. A dot there. How about a dot there? Little bits of strange kind of variety. I think that value is too high. Go to a little bit of a purple. I know I'm not changing the value too much there, but seeing as it is closely related, it's a very sort of warmish purple, pinkish purple. It's okay. Sunlight's coming from not sort of immediately off to the left, but sort of behind me and off to the left. Now, I like the idea of having the strokes this way, if the design is mostly this way, at least on this plane. I don't know. I'll think about it. This will be one of many times I get up and turn the camera off, thinking between clips. I'm going to put a little shot of, what would that be? Well, it's going to be sort of a sky color here. Right now this appears as though this branch is coming forward and casting a shadow over the face of the rock. I don't want that. That's sort of incongruent with the whole theme of the tree being just over the rise. What I want is this rock to appear as a cleft. So I have to change my brush stroke direction slightly. And I think that's the answer to that little conundrum. may not have changed my values enough between here and here, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to keep going with that warmish, high value purplish pink that I have here, and I'm going to continue that above that cleft as well. Okay. Back to my little painting in the side of the cleft now. And just gonna finish that like so. The closer I bring my face to it, the less perfect it appears. And before you know it, you've got this unbelievably overworked little spot. So I'm going to stop there. Now, yeah, my original plan was to have brushstrokes running this way, but no, I kind of think I like the way it's going right now. Okay. We're sticking to this color, but we're adding a little bit of, sticking to that mother color, but warming it up with a little more yellow ochre. Hint of alizarin crimson. Getting a little lighter. Okay. These brush strokes are getting a little too weak. There we go. We're gaining a little bit of momentum in higher chroma and higher value, especially higher value as we come down here. We're going to drop off again here, I believe, but I wanted my most intense light to be on the rocks, sort of within this area. And again, although it seems very light, I'm not playing all my cards regarding my highest values. Not yet. I'll save that to the end, or, you know, at least further along, or to the end of the area in which I'm working. Blither, blither, blither. Okay, better start dropping in value. Okay. Not dropping my values quickly enough here. Ultramarine blue. And a bit of cobalt blue. Nope, ultramarine blue and a bit of alizarin crimson. And all I've done is added it to the pile that I was working with up here. So it's kind of funny, you know, it's, again, where I haven't started a different pile, it's kind of, it's a bit of mother coloring again. Using sort of a mother color for this area, different mother color for these two areas, and this little bit. That'll change again as the painting moves along. Okay, I think I'd like a little more of this in here. So I'm going to try to re-establish what I had there. That's a bit of cobalt blue, a bit of raw umber, bit of yellow ochre, some white. How are we? Ah, yeah, we're looking pretty good. Okay, stop it there for the moment. So you can see I had a change of heart about the purple that I had running along here. I really wanted the sun to show off, and it just on this edge, and I didn't like the placement of it. In general, I want it to fade a little bit away as we go down here. The one exception will be light catching this rock face, and actually here especially, because just sort of picture that this at one time was monolithic more or less, and this is kind of through various forces of nature broken apart. So we have sort of the remnants. This and this are related, so I really feel the urge now to continue with similar values just on this face. Things can change as we go off into the shade here a little bit, but I want to sister up these values and hues with these here. Probably getting a little darker towards the bottom, but anyway, let's just throw that in there. And that's a face, and we'll call that a face going like so. I'm going to continue that too, actually. Okay. Going a little darker. Again, if I want to splash a light on here, it's easy to lay it over. If I want to darken it, that's considerably more difficult that's more difficult to pull off. Alright, I don't think I like what I did there. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. And bit of a crack here. All right. Okay, that's good for that. I think I've chewed up enough time here. I'm going to publish now. Oh, I should actually just describe to you what I've been using. I explained these colors already. Here I've gone with varying degrees. I think I somewhat explained it. I started off with raw umber cobalt blue and a bit of yellow ochre and a bit of alizarin crimson. And then when I got into these areas, I kept adding paint, but I didn't add blue or raw umber. I really went more towards yellow ochre and alizarin crimson to warm it up, get rid of the blues and the grays and warm up this area. That's not its final highlighting, but you can already see, it's got some glow of sunlight catching it here. Yeah, much of this will be in the shade, but anyway, there's a start on the rocks. Talk to you later.